So, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, and I think every single time, like, it just gets worse and worse.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. It gets harder and harder to recover, especially as you get older. Like, your body just doesn't, like, recover quite as quickly.
Absolutely not.
Now, so you were a drug dealer's girlfriend. What was that like?
Yep, I was.
What was that like?
You know, that was just my normal. Like, I'd been using for so long that was all right. It was just like working.
It's like a job.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, obviously there's all the chaos and stuff that goes with addiction, but like it wasn't that, I don't know, because I never had a normal life. It was different than what I'm living now.
Right.
But at the time, it didn't seem like that big of a deal.
Right. You guys are professionals. I'll give you that. Like, I remember you guys used to refer to people as clients.
Yeah, it was a job.
Like that. And you guys were vendors, and that was awesome. All right. What ended that relationship?
I'm just in a different place now. Like, I don't really need to be connected to my past.
Right. Right. I
just want to move on.
I mean, how many people did you have to delete from your phone? Because I know I had to delete quite a bit.
Oh, yeah, well, my phone probably got burned by the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office, so I didn't have to worry about that.
All right.
I started over with a new contact list when I got out.
Nice. I thought about you when it came to creating characters for my book, Rides for You. I gave you the email copy. How close to home did it hit with what you read?
It was very surreal. Because, like, I mean, obviously it's fiction.
Right.
There's a lot of fiction in there, but just reading scenes where I was like, I was there. Yeah, that happened. and, like, reading it, I was like, wow, that's kind of crazy. But, yeah, at the time, it didn't even seem like that big of a deal.
Right? Now you're part of somebody's story. Imagine that.
Yep.
Holy shit. Your interests. Coral. You used to have a giant tank filled with coral. Is that still an interest of yours?
Absolutely. I love them so much.
Oh, wow. Okay, so
I
you
do
still
not
have fashion.
currently have a tank.
Okay.
But, yeah, I plan on getting another one soon.
Okay, I hope you do. I remember that was, like, the happiest I'd ever see you. Was when you were messing around with the
that's
coral.
that's my Zen activity.
Nice. Are you a pro wrestling fan?
No, I've never watched a lot of pro wrestling. It's kind of like, I think it's the men's version of the soap opera.
Yes, that's what we get told.
So, I've watched soap operas, but I'm a lady. I mean, the guys are easy on the eyes, but...
Right. What is your favorite type of music?
I like most types of music. I don't listen to a lot of hip-hop. Probably alternative is what I like my go-to.
Okay. What are you listening to currently?
Well, I listen to a lot of... I really like AJR right now.
Okay.
And then I listen to my nerdcore music because I'm a huge nerd.
Nerdcore.
So it's nerdcore. It's nerd rap. It's great. They rap about like Star Wars and math and stuff.
Really? I didn't know such thing existed. I'll have to check that shit out.
It's hilarious.
Right on. Are you a Weird Al fan?
I love Weird Al.
Awesome. I went to go see him probably about 4 or 5 months ago when he came to Phoenix. It was a great concert. Great fucking concert.
I bet.
Man. It wasn't that long.
That man is so talented.
Absolutely. You know what? Enough people don't say that. More people should say that, but people think of Weird Al, they're like, oh, he's weird, he says crazy shit. No, he doesn't. He fucking makes parodies of number one hit songs, and they come out better than the hit songs, for the most part.
Yeah, I mean, he's musically talented, and the way he just, like, he can change the whole meaning of the song, and he's great.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Half the time I hear songs he parodies, and I have trouble singing along with the song because the Weird Al version's going in my head.
Have you heard Tacky?
Yes.
All right, that's my favorite Weird Al song right now. So, and that hits it right on the head, and everything in that song was true for me. So, I found out I'm not tacky. That works me out a little better. So, all right, next question here. You're one of the most intellectual people I've ever come across. Being at a level of intelligence as you are, what challenges you in life?
I challenge me. I mean, I seek out information. Right now I'm taking a couple of online courses, one from Yale, one from Princeton.
Oh, wow.
They have these like free classes you can take. I just study all the time.
Oh, wow. So is that like a hobby for you?
Yeah.
Cool. Wow, somebody's studying for a hobby. That's amazing. You're not the first person I heard say that, but yeah, that's fucking awesome. All right. Don't tell me the company, but what do you do for a living?
I am a behavioral health technician.
Really?
Yes.
Holy shit, BHT, nice. I did the peer support classes. I took a peer support.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm a peer support specialist. That's what I got. I have a certificate for it. It's not my current job, but I definitely.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to get into that too. Wow, no shit.
Yeah, I know. I thought about the peer support, but I had before I started like really using hard. I got my bachelor's in psych,
oh, wow.
So I ended up getting a job with the behavioral. I considered peer support though.
Well,
I have a lot of friends who do that.
BHTs make way more money, so
yeah.
I can see. Before that, how long had it been since you held a real job?
Oh shit, a really long time. I think my whole life before prison, I worked a total of maybe a year and a half.
Oh wow, that's it.
I've had like 3 different jobs, and yeah, it's been a very long time, probably 5 years before I met you.
Wow.
That I was actually working a real job.
No shit. Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
All right, if you could be employed anywhere, where would that be and why?
I would, my dream, absolute dream, would be doing underwater videography with sharks.
Oh wow. No shit. What's stopping you?
Well, I don't live near an ocean.
Oh,
I have my scuba certification. I've done the advanced open water certification, and I've done some underwater videography, but there's no ocean for me to swim in right now.
Right. Now, hey, man, you can always move to Cali. That's your next view.
Yeah.
Well, not right now.
And
It's kind of locked down.
Exactly.
But
I love my job right now, too. I love my job.
Right on. You have, what particularly about it do you like?
Well, I like helping people. I understand what they're going through.
Right.
Completely. So I like being able to be supportive of people, and it's a really cool job. I get to hang out, help people out, watch movies, go swimming.
Nice. Sounds like you're having a good time.
Yeah, yeah.
Right on. Are you surprised with your success?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I never thought I really had, after the choices I made, I didn't really know that I'd have the opportunities I've had.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, when you're out there using, you really don't have a lot of opportunities. You don't have a lot of choices. Pretty much everything's dictated by what you're using and how you use it. So that's...
Absolutely. Yeah. And then, the felonies I racked up in the course of that.
Oh, boy.
That closes a lot of doors.
Yes, it does. I'm glad you got in somewhere. That's awesome. I'm glad you're doing what you're doing.
Thanks.
Are there any... Oh, you have no idea how happy I am for you, Courtney. I swear to God. It's so cool to see you in this state rather than the other state. You're so much nicer. I'll tell you that much.
I am, aren't I?
Yes.
I wasn't very nice then.
At the time, are you dealing with any mental health issues stemming from your use?
No, actually, I'm doing really well. I'm very happy, very much at peace. I meditate every day.
Nice.
I just...
Any
life is really good.
Any physical issues going on?
And a lot of scars, but nothing internal.
Okay, nothing.
Very healthy.
Okay, good.
Very lucky. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm covered in scars. I use an IV drug user. I properly fucked myself up, but inside everything's good. I'm healthy.
Good stuff.
Very lucky.
Yes, a lot of us don't make it out like that at all. A lot of us make it out
yeah.
with problems and shit. So That's relieving. Here's an old memory. We met at a water station on McDowell. Do you remember?
Yes, we did.
So do you remember anything about that day?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I remember warning you. That was some good shit.
Yeah. Did not know how good that was. That was
yeah.
that's landing in the
I
hospital.
remember shopping in. I remember we got that phone call when we were grocery shopping.
Oh boy. Oh man. And I still didn't learn my lesson. That was ridiculous. I was like, yeah, I'll still hang around these people. I'll still use the same shit. Fuck it. Yeah, I never used white again. I never used China again. That was like, that was like the fucking Star Trek Enterprise right there. The whole darn...
Yeah, and you were not the only one. I mean, I think you're the only one that ended up in the hospital like that, but you were not the only one that had issues with that. So he says this is good shit, and nobody ever believes that.
Right.
We meant it.
Right, yeah, you weren't fucking around, man. You weren't fucking around. I would use the word intimidating to describe you in the past. Is that something you were aware of?
Not really. Okay. I mean, I knew I was a bitch.
It wasn't. I wouldn't say as much like a bitch attitude. A bitch is something completely different from how. Like it was just hard to describe your personality. You were just a little scary. That's all. That's all.
I was very kind of cold and distant, and just I didn't give a fuck.
Well, you always had something funny to say, though. I admit that. You always had something funny to say. You brought comedy to the crew, so it worked out.
I'm still a smartass too.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. It's the flavor of life, right? What's
Absolutely.
Speaking of flavors, pick your dessert: ice cream, frozen yogurt, or gelato.
Gelato.
Why?
Because it's not as sweet as the other ones. It's more like natural. I don't have a big sweet tooth anymore.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. If anybody struggling with addiction is listening, what could you say to them?
There's hope. You just got to decide you want something different, and then fight for it.
Right. You're right. Shit. Is there anything like gripes, bitches, or complaints that you want to get off your chest, like about anything?
I'm very happy right now. I'm tired. Worked a lot this week. Right. But I'm grateful that I have that opportunity. I love my job. Things are good.
Okay. All right. Let's dip into politics and conspiracy theories. All right. Are you a President Trump supporter?
I would have to say no.
Okay. All right. Neither am I. Don't worry. I've had a lot. It's always a roll of dice with my guests because I've had like some surprises, and like most of my guests are, and I'm like, "Are you fucking serious?" But they end up being, and they have their own reasons for it. Why aren't you?
In general, I'm not a huge fan of politics at all. I think our system's broken, and I think he is a prime example of that. Like, he was voted into office because everybody is disillusioned with the system, and he's a shit show.
Have you ever seen any of his Twitter rants?
Yes, and I can't even believe it.
Dude,
I used to watch CNN all the time in prison, and just like, this is really going on. This is where these.
Yeah, it's like the whole world went crazy and elected an orange TV character.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
But like, I get where they were coming from, because right before he got elected, there was a poll where people were like, it was like, rank things you hate, and politicians were below witches and cockroaches.
Oh my god.
Like, people are they're just sick of it because the system's broken. It's not doing anything. They make promises, but it's all the same shit. Doesn't matter Republican, Democrat. Like, nothing gets done.
Right. You're right. Are you a believer in conspiracy theories?
Some.
Okay. Anyone in particular?
I mean, any current ones?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I don't know. I know that the government does some shady shit. If you look at NK Ultra, like, that shit happens. But I don't know what is and isn't true anymore. It's hard to tell.
Right. Excuse me. Who killed Kennedy?
I don't know.
Any idea?
I have no idea.
Okay. All
I don't know. I don't know. My mom